This week on The Splash, we join in on the Key to the Township Awards. Then we honor those who serve our area during Michigan Week. And later, we enjoy breakfast served up in style. The Splash is a production of Civic Center TV. We're a news magazine that covers everything from local news to feature stories, all so that we can bring you the latest from the greater West Bloomfield area. And now, let's dive into The Splash. Welcome to The Splash. I'm your host, Sheena Monnin, and as always, thank you for joining us. Showing gratitude to those who serve our community is something to celebrate. Recently, our community did just that during the Key to the Township Awards. Reporter Sheena Monnin has the story.
I'm here in West Bloomfield at the Shenandoah Country Club to celebrate the 12th annual Key to the Township Awards.
This is the Chamber of Commerce's opportunity to honor people in our community that serve every day, sometimes under the radar, and we get to recognize them.
To Saad Abo, the recognition of hard work and impacting his community is something that doesn't come lightly.
You know what? It's the best feeling in the world when somebody actually honors you for doing something right, doing something good. It's the best feeling in the world.
The main celebration for the night was the successes and relationships that tie the businesses and community of West Bloomfield together.
Many of our businesses are present. They care about the community. They gain business because of their involvement in the community. But a strong Chamber of Commerce leads to a vibrant community.
Due to the Chamber of Commerce's efforts, the relationship between businesses and the community has remained at the forefront of operations in the township.
It's a very active chamber. So the business community, even though it's relatively small in West Bloomfield, is still very active. And they're always partnered with all the other community entities. So you see representatives from all that are here tonight. We're all part of a large community family. But we're also here to recognize a number of people tonight at the event, and we're always happy to support them in their efforts.
Another great night where community meets business. For The Splash, I'm Sheena Monnin.
To find out more, you can visit civiccentertv.com/Key to the Township 2018. Both young and old were on hand recently to take part in the annual Michigan Week breakfast. We sent reporter Tyler Kieft to find out who was there and who was nominated for this special ceremonial event.
At the annual Michigan Week breakfast, Greater West Bloomfield and its neighbors came together to celebrate our many dedicated volunteers. Members of the Greater West Bloomfield community gathered at Glen Oaks Country Club recently for a time-tested tradition in which our community celebrates the volunteers that keep it so welcoming.
Our volunteers in our community do a lot of the hard lifting and the work to get things done. They're the ones who make the events happen, the events that are going to help kids, they're going to help charities, that help the schools. If we didn't have volunteers, we really couldn't provide a lot of the services we provide.
These are people who give their time, their donations, their efforts, everything to make the community feel like community, and many of them don't get much opportunity to be recognized. I think it's kind of a validation and, most importantly, a way to say thank you.
Recognizing the efforts of people to give back to their friends, neighbors, and colleagues is something that Greater West Bloomfield has taken to heart in the past 46 years of celebrating Michigan Week.
They really are the exceptional men and women of the community. There are schools and business people and different leaders and different mentors and things like that. They are really making a difference, and it really makes West Bloomfield a wonderful place to live and work in.
The volunteers that make the Greater West Bloomfield community as strong and positive as it is have set the stage for our community to continue to do good for others and pass on a legacy of giving for years to come.
If people don't get involved in working with others in the community and making our world a better place, we don't have a community. And if you're a community, then you're looking out for other people and working with other people to make not just your world, but their world a better place.
Well, there's a lot of good happening in Greater West Bloomfield, and much of that can be credited to the great volunteers from throughout our community. At Glen Oaks Country Club, I'm Tyler Kieft, reporting for The Splash.
For more information, feel free to stop by our website at civiccentertv.com/Michigan Week 2018. Still to come, we visit the annual Charity Cakes fundraiser, and then we take a look at a brand new episode of Sidewalk Talk.
Don't go away. You're watching The Splash on Civic Center TV. And now, back to The Splash on Civic Center TV.
Welcome back to The Splash. I'm your host, Sheena Monnin. West Bloomfield is known for being a helpful, friendly place to live, grow, and raise kids in. The success of fundraisers such as charity cakes shows just how much our community loves to give generously for the greater good of its citizens. Charity Cakes fundraiser is a growing event that brings the community together for a morning of fun surprises for kids and adults alike.
So today we're here for our third annual Charity Cakes. It's a traditional pancake breakfast, so you can get pancakes, sausage, and spend a little time with your family. And what makes Charity Cakes unique is that they're serving pancakes to you, but they're flipping them high in the air, and you have to catch your breakfast this morning. And after breakfast, they can go to our moonwalk, where kids can bounce. Oakland County Parks are here today providing that, as well as 3 other stations. So we have a coloring station, a face painting station, and a nature station.
The goal of the event is to support several key nonprofits whose focus is on our youth.
There are 4 different charities in West Bloomfield who support children and families, and we're here to raise money to support the programs that they run. And we've invited families and community members to come, and a lot of socialization within our community. So it's just a fun event that we do every year.
It's huge. We've gotten great support from the businesses in West Bloomfield. We've got a banner over there that honors our sponsors, and then there's flyers that are mounted on the stage that talk about supporters at other levels of support. And really, it's a great opportunity to get together with your neighbors, your friends, and it's all for a good cause.
Placing value on our future is something we all can recognize as essential to our local area and beyond.
It truly is the spirit of the community. This is what makes West Bloomfield so unique, is the behind-the-scenes legwork that these volunteers do every day out of the goodness of their own hearts to make our community spirit stronger.
We want our community to be strong. We want our children to be healthy, and we want our community to be happy and cohesive. So by supporting these charities that do great work for kids and for families, we're making our community stronger and making it a better place to live.
As the event continues to grow, so will the impact on our kids, the future leaders of our community. For more information, you can visit civiccentertv.com/charitycakes2018. Now it's time for another episode of Sidewalk Talk, where Samana Sheikh spoke to Greater West Bloomfield residents to find out their personal thoughts on a new topic.
At every wedding, I like to Dougie. West Bloomfield, what's your favorite wedding song?
I mean, the Cupid Shuffle's pretty fun. It's a classic. Always got to dance to it.
Mine is the Dougie.
Oh my goodness, yes. That's so much fun.
Hot in Here by Nelly. Just got to throw it out there, old school style. That's probably my favorite song to dance to at a wedding.
The chicken dance. That's so funny. Do you want to do the chicken dance a little bit right now?
Okay. Yes, the Cupid Shuffle, because I know how to do it.
I don't know how to do the Cupid Shuffle.
It's the one I can do. The one you can do.
Yeah.
My whole family, we get up and dance to the wobble every time.
I love the wobble. Do you want to do a little bit for me right now?
No.
It depends. For a slow song, it would probably have to be our I Swear, because that's our our dance song. And other than that, I would say probably the Macarena, just because it's so fun to get up and do the Macarena.
I shake.
Okay. So you just like shake in one spot?
Just like that.
A song at a wedding reception. Something Better Beginning. That's the name of the song back when I was a kid, and it reminds me of people beginning their romantic relationship. So.
Oh, it makes me look old, but Locomotion. It's a classic. Everybody does it, right? Everybody knows how to do it, and everybody can join in.
I am a dancer. I love to dance. I must say, whenever I hear the Cupid Shuffle come on, I'm up dancing. Anytime that there is like a group song to do, I'm doing that.
The song Titanium by David Guetta and Sia came out when I was probably in 7th grade or something. I just really like the instrumentals in that song, and she's got a great voice. I always dance along to that.
The one that's playing right now.
Happy? Those were amazing answers. Thank you, West Bloomfield. Join us for another episode of Sidewalk Talk.
If you'd like to see some of our other fun and interesting questions on the show, you can do so anytime and anywhere by visiting our website at civiccentertv.com/sidewalktalk. And now it's time for our Civic Center event update, where we provide you with all the latest that's happening around Greater West Bloomfield. And if you'd like to stay up to date on all of the following current events yourself, you can visit civiccentertv.com/events. Let's get started. Treat your muscles to a morning of gentle therapeutic yoga at Spirit of Grace Church. Delightful, gentle yoga is appropriate for adults in all levels of physical activity. Experience is not necessary. Delightful, gentle yoga is taking place every Wednesday from 11 a.m. until noon. Drop-in price is $7 per class, or a monthly rate of $25 is available as well. It is encouraged that you bring your own yoga mat and be prepared to meet new friends and walk away with a better sense of your own well-being. For more information, visit spiritofgrace.church. The Henry Ford Maple Grove Center West Bloomfield is offering their Share Support Group for people who have experienced longer than 6 months of continuous sobriety from alcohol and drug use and are in need of free beneficial support. Taking place weekly from 7:30 p.m. until 9:30 p.m., this group is for adults only, and the purpose is to share coping strategies, express needs and concerns, as well as to connect with others who are successfully moving forward into an addiction-free life. For more information, contact Lisa Kaplan at 248-661-6100. If you are interested in acquiring some new items for your home or office, then you won't want to miss the Keego Harbor Citywide Garage Sale, taking place from May 24th until May 26th. The sale gets going at 9 a.m. and will run until 4 p.m. throughout Keego Harbor. This free event will have items in a wide variety, including clothing, household items, toys, outdoor items, and much more. For more information, you can contact Keego Harbor City Hall at 248-682-1930. The Jewish Community Center and Ethan and Gretchen Davidson are hosting their Jewish Music Festival from May 23rd until May 27th from 9 a.m. until 11 p.m. Musical acts occurring on May 26th and 27th will be held at the Berman Center for the Performing Arts, and there will be a special marketplace with food and beverages for attendees to enjoy while they relax and enjoy music as well as art. Artists chosen are local, talented, and many of whom have received either national or international acclaim for their music. For more information, you can call 248-661-1900. Coming up on June 2nd from 8 a.m. until 11 a.m., get your walking shoes on and hit the trails as part of National Trails Day. The starting point will be at Walnut Creek Middle School and end at Sylvan Manor Park, where buses will be on hand to transport participants back to the starting point. Be advised the total walking distance is 7 miles. However, there are return points located throughout the trail in case you desire to return sooner. Registration for this free event begins at 8 a.m. and the walk commences at 8:30 a.m. For more information, contact West Bloomfield Parks at 248-451-1900. The Relay for Life Tastes and Tunes event is taking place on June 2nd at St. Mary's Preparatory Academy off of Commerce Road. Join the American Cancer Society for this huge event that will feature live music, food trucks, kids' activities, an artisan and vintage market, a chili cook-off, a cancer survivor luncheon, and much more. This event commemorates the 20th year anniversary of our locals coming together to fight cancer in our community. This event is free if you are interested in participating, attending, volunteering, or becoming a sponsor. Please contact Sarah Yerke at 248-663-3510. Starting on June 6th and running until November 14th at Henry Ford West Bloomfield Hospital, you can participate in Henry's Market on Main, a perfect way to procure fresh, locally grown produce and other products. From 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. on Wednesdays, you can stop by to purchase fresh and healthy food, including baked goods, herbs, honey, and more, as well as flowers and seedlings. Food samples will be available, as well as the hospital's specially invited chefs being on hand to demonstrate how to prepare healthy meals. This recurring event is free. For more information, contact Kelsey Bray at 248-325-0825. And that's all for now. However, if you're looking to find even more events going on in your neighborhood, then be sure to follow us at civiccentertv.com/events and look up our events calendar. Or watch us here for more information on everything going on in the greater West Bloomfield area. As we head into the break, stay tuned because afterwards, I'll be talking with Sergeant Michael Mondeau of the Sylvan Lake Police Department.
Don't go away. You're watching The Splash on Civic Center TV.
Civic Center TV is your home for everything Greater West Bloomfield. Here you can tune into community programming such as our weekly news magazine show, The Splash, as well as coverage of local events and meetings in Keego Harbor, Sylvan Lake, Orchard Lake, and West Bloomfield. You can also watch all of your local programming online anytime at civiccentertv.com. Civic Center TV, television that's close to home.
Hi, my name is Kurt Lawson. I'm the chair of West Bloomfield Youth Assistance, and I want to invite you to a very special event on Friday, June 8th from 5 p.m. till 9:30. Right here at the Orchard Mall, West Bloomfield Youth Assistance is going to be sponsoring a food truck rally. We'd like you to join us for 14 different food trucks, bounce houses, live music, a beer and wine tent, all to benefit local youth in our community. Please visit www.wbyouth.org. We look forward to seeing you on June 8th.
And now, back to The Splash on Civic Center TV.
Welcome back to The Splash. I'm Sheena Monnin, and here with me on the show this week is Sergeant Michael Mondeau of the Sylvan Lake Police Department. Sergeant, thank you for being here with us today.
Thank you for having me.
I'm really excited because today we're going to be discussing an event that I've heard a lot about, but I haven't had the pleasure to actually attend or participate in. Tell me a little bit about Family Fun Night. What is it?
This is a family fun day that we've had for the last 12 years at the city of Sylvan Lake. It runs from 11 to 3. It's an event for the kids, their family, for the community. It's a way for the police department to give back to the community.
And from what I understand, you've been there from day one of this event, right?
Yes, I started with the police department in November, and that following June, shortly after I got hired, we started the event.
How important is it, do you suppose, for young adults and families to see police officers out and about, mingling, having a great time? How important is that bond of trust?
It's very important. It shows the community that we're humans too.
Mm-hmm.
People look at us with our uniforms on and they have their own thoughts and opinions about us. It's a way for us to be in the community. Most of us don't have our uniforms on. We might have a polo shirt or something that says police on it. But it's a way for our families to come and the people in the community get to meet our families along with having fun. The event's for free.
Great.
Several different things take place that day.
Nice, wonderful. What kinds of events are going to be happening within the event, so to speak?
Well, this year we have 2 or 3 bounce houses.
Nice.
We have a water slide.
Oh my goodness, wow. That's cool.
We have a magic show. We have face painters. We have a clown that makes balloon animals. And we have airbrush tattoos.
That's so awesome, and it's free for the people coming?
It's a free event. We get donations from private citizens, private businesses, most of them who want to stay anonymous. And usually we raise $3,000 to $4,000.
That's so cool.
And hot dogs and hamburgers, just about as much as you can eat.
Yeah, that's so exciting. I love that. Tell me a little bit about the benefit of the community having something like this to come together. Like, how important is it in today's modern world that we know our neighbors?
It's important because it's like a big picnic.
Oh, okay.
So the kids are mingling with each other. The adults in the city get to meet with the police departments and talk a little bit, so you're not in a professional setting. It's this fun setting where everybody kind of gets to be themselves. It's just a fun day.
Yeah, it sounds like it. I really love that the police are leading the event, they're putting it on, all of that. When it was started, do you remember or do you know what was the need that was perceived?
Originally it started as more of a bicycle safety.
Oh, okay.
Because we had so many kids in the city that rode their bicycles, didn't have their helmets, and originally that's how it started. Well, the event grew so much that we started to include everybody in the community. It wasn't just going to be the small kids. It was the 2-year-olds to the 14-year-olds plus mom and dad, and some of it is the grandparents get their kids on the grandkids on the weekends, and they bring them to the event because, for 4 hours you are sit 150 feet away, and the kids get to play. It's in a wide open area, so you can sit in the shade and watch the kids play and not have to worry about it.
That's wonderful. I love that. It's really important, I feel, to have those families coming together. Why do you suppose it is that so many other communities, I know here in the township and just beyond, we're pretty good at bringing families together? Is it our busy schedules, or what usually keeps the rest of America from devoting time into this?
It's busy schedules. Some police departments have bigger issues to worry about.
Oh, that's a good point, too.
We have a very tight-knit community. We couldn't do the event without our Parks and Rec people.
Yeah.
They come and help set up, clean up. They donate money. It's just a bunch of the people in the city that care about the city, whether it's local businesses or private citizens, that want to give back.
Yeah.
It's all about giving back to the community that supports them.
I love it. That's so wonderful. It's one of the things I really appreciate about this area. If anyone's watching and they're getting excited, they're like, oh, I want to participate, I want to attend, what would be a good website for them to jump onto to find more information?
It's the cityofsylvanlake.org.
Okay.
That, or they can come up to the Sylvan Lake City Hall and they can donate anonymously, and the donation is a tax-deductible donation.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you for being here today and giving us all this wonderful information. I'm excited about the event, and I'm not even a kid. Maybe at heart I am, but thank you so much.
Thank you.
Once again, everyone, we've been speaking with Sergeant Michael Mondeau of the Sylvan Lake Police Department. Now let's head over to another of our recurring segments called A Minute with Nature, where West Bloomfield Parks naturalist Lauren Azuri explores the homes of some of our favorite little critters.
Hello and welcome to Minute with Nature. I'm your host, Lauren Azuri, the park naturalist for West Bloomfield Parks. And we're here today inside our nature room learning about insect gulls. When you're out hiking, have you ever seen weird bumps growing on stems or hanging from leaves? Well, those are grown by plants, and they're actually home to insects. They're called gulls. Gulls are formed by plants growing abnormally due to something the insect did to the plant or the tree or the leaf. Some people confuse them with a disease that a tree might have, but really, they're insect homes. So the female insect will lay its egg on a plant. A chemical is released during this process. The plant does not like that chemical and therefore forms a bulb or a bump of some sort, which we call a gull. Inside that gull will live the baby insect, the larva. It'll grow and go through metamorphosis, and once it gets bigger and becomes an adult, it will emerge and leave the gull behind. You can find gulls on trees, flowers, bushes. They even grow on mushrooms sometimes. Here in North America, though, the most popular place to find gulls are on oak trees. And another common gull that's easy to find if you're out here in Michigan wandering in the prairies is the goldenrod gull, which is grown on goldenrod. Gulls are super important to the food chain as well. So woodpeckers will tap on a gull and eat the larva that's growing inside there, and birds and mice use the insects that are growing in gulls as a food source as well. So this spring, go ahead and get outside, enjoy the outdoors, and while you're out there, go on a gull hunt. Look for gulls in the trees, in the bushes, in plants, and again, even in mushrooms, so you can find them. And that's your Minute with Nature.
To watch more episodes of A Minute with Nature, visit our website at civiccentertv.com/MWN. Now it's time for our final segment on The Splash called Person of the Week, where we recognize those within the community who are either inspiring or providing toward others. And this week's recipient is Jordan Robinson, West Bloomfield High School student. Jordan Robinson is a born leader, a true champion of the community. He has spent his senior year of high school aiming to make a difference not only in Greater West Bloomfield, but around the world. One of the many community endeavors Jordan has taken part in is United We Walk, where he partnered with classmates, teachers, community leaders, and local organizations to plan an event in celebration of inclusion, diversity, and respect right in the heart of our community. But Jordan not only takes the lead with his actions, he also brings people together with his heart. Jordan was one of the leaders behind the student walkout at West Bloomfield High School, where he led the charge to encourage our leaders to make a concerted effort toward improved school safety and encouraged his classmates and our community to join one another, lend each other a hand, and let our friends and neighbors know how much we care about them. Jordan Robinson has made it his mission to help others from right here in West Bloomfield, which is why he is our Person of the Week. If you happen to know someone who is providing a service to their community, then let us know by sending an email to thesplash@civiccentertv.com. We want to congratulate those who are making a difference in our area, and we appreciate all of your suggestions. That's going to do it for us this week, but remember, you can watch new episodes of The Splash every Monday at 5:30 p.m. or throughout the week for replays. You can also watch every episode online at civiccentertv.com. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook under Civic Center TV 15, YouTube at Civic Center TV 15, and on Twitter at Civic Center TV for more information. For all of our friends in Sylvan Lake, Orchard Lake, Keego Harbor, and West Bloomfield, I'm Sheena Monnin. Thank you for watching The Splash.